Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Before we get into this video, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider. Over 68% of people who watch my videos in the last couple weeks are not subscribed, and every time I've brought it up, people keep being like, oh, I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed. So if you enjoy the videos, I'm gonna be here every day. A little bit of a weirder setup today because I'm in a hotel room. I'm about to fly to LA, so I don't have my equipment. But there's a couple things I want to talk about. I'm, first of all, loving the era that we are currently in, where we have people just speaking up about their bad boyfriends or bad ex-boyfriends. If there's one thing I love, is an expose. And if there's one thing I love even more, is an expose of a shitty boyfriend. And so obviously we are very aware of the Brooke Schofield gate, I guess, against Clinton Kane. It was crazy. You know, Brooke had made all these videos about him. You were scrolling. They were getting millions of views. Clinton Kane responded. They weren't so great, but there was a lot of them. We went through them. Now, this is also, so that's happening on the American side. Now, I know a lot of my audience is American. Hi, I'll see you in a couple hours. And I know I have some people that are from the UK and then elsewhere, right? Not that I think that the world is just UK, USA, but you get my point, right? We have our own version of the Brooke Schofield, Clinton Kane going on in the UK, and it's with a creator called Madeline Argy. Now, I really like Madeline's videos, and she is someone who was infamously on and off again dating Central C, the rapper, right? So you all probably know Central C, and if you don't, then don't know what to tell you. And so Madeline is brown hair, and then we see Central C and Ice Spice. Now, to kind of condense the lore as much as possible so that we can kind of get into the exposed videos that she has made on him, and I'm talking 66 million views. I don't even know, I think they might be more than Brooke Schofield's series. So anyway, we're gonna get to that. If I could give you the lore really quickly, I also kind of want to go through this article. I mean, it's really short, like that's literally it. The lore is that Madeline has been dating Central C for like a long period of time, and they have been very on and off again, like I mean incredibly on and off again, that it was like a joke within like her comment section and stuff, like a loving joke, I guess. And he was a big part of like her lore, and she was a big part of his lore. People that listened to his music always had, you know, Madeline in the back of their head, and when they would watch her videos and she would be talking about her boyfriend, they would always know it was Central C. Now, they kept kind of a more private relationship, but they didn't hide the fact they were dating. They more so would just like drop hints that they were dating, and they would, you know, post pictures of each other that were like cropped or something like that. Like they were never like full on like red carpets every day relationship. It was not that kind of thing, which kind of is the same as the Brooke Schofield Clinton Kane, where you're kind of being hidden by your boyfriend in a way. Now, Madeline is an influencer who makes very similar content than the likes of like Brooke, like, you know, like TikToks every day and stuff, and so has a really devoted following who is very involved in the lore of her relationship. Now, they've been on and off again for a very long time. They will break up, they'll get back together, they'll break up. Like, people have just known to know that that's going to happen, and they've always had the connotations of being accused of being a PR relationship, which they've always... Oh, my light just went off. Okay, guess that needs to be charged. Anyways, let me just continue the video like this. Or, I wonder if I could... Hold on. I wonder if I could plug this in. And would it turn back on again? Oh, brilliant. Oh, that was an awful light. So anyways, I wonder if this can... Hold on. Let me pause and be right back. Okay, we are so back. So yes, they've been accused of being PR on and off over the years, and they've always denied it. However, what has ended up happening was that Central C has released a new song with Ice Spice, and obviously, alongside of it, there is a dating scandal. There's a dating scandal alongside it. Central C and Ice Spice are being very lovey-dovey in the music video. They have been on this entire press tour where they're, you know, all over each other and seemingly are dating. Or at least fucking. Something like that, right? So everyone's immediate thought was, oh, Madeline is also in on this, because this is what happens. Madeline and Central C will be accused of being a PR relationship or whatever. No. So this time Madeline has basically just said fuck it and has started exposing everything about Central C, and it has now kind of confirmed to people that, oh, this time it's not actually PR and like she's exposing him, and that she was blindsided by this Ice Spice thing. So Anyways, I want to read this article really quickly. Again, it is such a quick read, and then we're going to get to the exposed videos. This is for the people that maybe need a little bit of lore explaining. Can this ad at the bottom leave? Hello? Thank you. All right. There's a whole lot of TikTok drama going down concerning influencer Madeline Argy and rapper Central C, and the cheating rumors that have been circulating about him and fellow rapper Ice Spice. Not up to speed? We've got you. Okay, so this is for the people that might not know, and then we're going to get to the expose. On Friday, the duo released a collab track called Did It First, the lyrics of which are centered around both performers cheating on their respective partners. And the music video is also quite raunchy. So the song is also about cheating on people. Pictures have also surfaced of Central C and Ice Spice shopping together, but Madeline seems sure the entire drama has been done for publicity or marketing. Ice Spice and Central C performed together at London's Wireless Festival, which is a huge festival. My friends were all at it over the weekend, and Ice published a picture of the two of them alongside other snaps from the performance. Fans have hit back in the comments due to their suspicions about Central C's cheating, because again, Madeline is like very loved. Like, she is a devoted following. Madeline and Central C have been dating on and off again since 2022, but things have seemed to be officially soured now that Madeline has made a 5-part series documenting his actions. Okay, what has Madeline said about the Central C cheating rumors? Now, this is when we're going to get in. So there you go, you have your little bit of lore. On and off again, however, this time, the lyrics of the new song are literally about cheating on your partners, and basically this entire tour they're doing is like cheating on their partners as well, but Madeline has had enough. And again, I'm loving this era that we're in of women exposing their shitty boyfriends. Okay, let's get to it. I'm like giddy. I love exposes. All right, let's get to it.
Us, it was all PR. I hope that you enjoyed the video that dropped at midnight last night. I know I did. I know I enjoyed going to the club and going to the set, and I know that I definitely saw that video before anyone on here did. You guys caught us. It was all PR. Yeah, no, obviously not. Girls, you told me to stand up, so I'm standing up. Let me tell you how I did not know that any of this was gonna fucking happen. Let me take you guys back a couple months. I'm laid up in bed with Pookie, and he comes to me, and he's like, I have a new song to show you. And I'm like, yes, serenade me. I'm like ready to hear some poetry. And then he plays me his verse. I'm like, what the fuck? Not only did you just snitch on yourself that you're cheating, but you just told me exactly how. Give me your fucking phone. Are you telling me ZK Trappy69 with the wet emoji is not your childhood friend? He tells me it's just marketing and I know how the internet works, so I just forget about it. A while later, he tells me that he wants to hire an influencer to do like a lip-syncing video to one of his older songs. And I'm like, okay, makes sense. Then he's like, I'm gonna send her a car because she asked for one. I was like, okay, makes sense. He didn't tell me he was sending her his personal car to start a dating rumor with her. I was with you guys, knees deep in that comment section, asking if we were still together. I tried to have a conversation with him about it, and all he kept saying was, all right. No, I'm kidding, but seriously. I actually tried to understand what was going on, and
no, that all right comment is a little diss, because in all of his songs he goes like, all right. So, and I saw him perform at like a festival a couple days ago, and he refused to say all right because now everyone and Madeline have just trolled him for saying it.
Nothing. At this point, I'm starting to realize, oh, this is why girls don't date rappers. So I call my team, and they're like, Madeline, he just started a dating rumor with another girl. Aren't you supposed to be going to Nigeria with him in 2 days? This is gonna be multiple parts, sorry.
I love it. I love it.
And this is when it clicks. This is not a vacation. I have just entered this man's marketing scheme. So I say I'll still come to Nigeria based on the one condition that none of the professional pictures that are taken of us get posted, because I've just realized what is happening and I don't want to be seen with this guy. I understand that rapper boyfriend has promotional activity to do. I just don't want to lose the last shred of my dignity. Shocker, the picture.
I think the thing that really sucks about this as well is, yes, there is such a deep part of Madeline's lore, like I said, that involves the relationship with Central C. And that's not me in any way, by the way, saying that like a woman is, you know, only thought of by the relationship, or that's like the biggest focus of her. That's not at all what I mean. But what I mean by that is like, she would make videos about her boyfriend, but she obviously would never name him, or she would show him for like 1 second. So it was a big part of like her lore that she was like dating Central C. And by dating, I mean like just, they weren't doing like couples tags or, you know, posting on Instagram every day together. And hearing her say that she now feels that she was used by him the entire time for publicity because she is a huge influencer. Like, keep in mind, she has how many followers? She has 7 million followers on TikTok. She's a huge creator. Oh my god,
guys,
that was so late.
If
Sorry.
I had known I was going...
But anyways, yeah, it is basically just, in her eyes now, confirmed that he was using the relationship with Madeline, that was on and off again for, 2.5 years, as a way to further promote himself, which is so sick and twisted because she wasn't even posting him every day. It was the excitement of being in on that, knowing that they're dating, that like got him so much clout off of her. And then it's all really fucked.
Going to be photographed like that, I would have put on some fucking concealer. Learned the fucking lesson from the jet skis. Although I actually clearly didn't learn anything. So now I'm seeing these ugly pictures of me come out. I'm getting flamed by my friends and my work is calling me, Madeline, we told you not to do one thing. Get photographed with him. So you guys remember the song? I then remember he also gave me a release date for the song, and I'm realizing that it's only like a month and a bit away, and that this Lagos incident was not a coincidence, and I am knees deep in this guy's plot. I didn't want to be seen with him for like as long as possible before this song drops because I want to be as far away from that conversation as humanly possible. The girlies are fucking laughing at me like
Keeping in mind that the song he's about to release is all about him cheating on his partner. Who is his partner? Madeline.
I cannot take another public humiliation.
So basically, yeah, him throwing her in the midst of like a PR thing was in a way setting her up for being clowned on by the entire internet, which is really shitty considering how long they had been together. But he was basically wanting to be seen with her, getting the cameras there, so that then when the song goes out, it's like, oh, well, she was only with him a month ago, which is really shitty to do that to anyone.
I asked him for a conversation because I want to break up with him, and he's like, I can see you on the 1st of July for this conversation. And I thought that was weird because it was in the middle of June, but he was doing his first ever headline shows. 1st of July rolls around and he is begging to see me. Like, he is adamant that he has to see me that exact day, but I'm kind of busy. I'm with my friend. Anyway, he ends up calling me at 11 p.m. at night, and he's like, I need to see you tonight. And I'm like, why are you so desperate? He's like, because you need to remember that I'm a human being when you see what you're going to see tomorrow. And this is when it clicks. This is not a vacation. I have just entered this man's marketing scheme. So I say, I'll still come to Nigeria. I'm this close to calling the fucking police because that is a threat. He has had no direct access to me ever since that phone call. I'm thinking that this conversation is going to be our love, our relationship. So tell me why 10 hours later he's posted up with a fucking baddie. Guys, imagine you break up with your boyfriend one night and the next day he is posted up with Ice Spice and Chrome Heart. I didn't even actually get to break up with him and he's already with the next girl. He gave me not even like 12 hours notice before he was being filmed in Chrome Hearts with her. The flight from America is 12 hours. She was already on the fucking plane. Hey, woman to woman, what did he get you from Chrome Hearts? Because all I ever got was a tank top. So yet again, I am in the comment section with you guys. Such is a bop. This is 4 days until my birthday. When I saw him in her comment section like that, I tweaked so fucking bad. I was gonna put this screenshot on my story. I thought rapper boyfriend was at least considerate enough to let me have my birthday week. And then I see them at the club on the 6th of July. My birthday's on the 7th. You guys remember when he made me pay for my own birthday ticket into the zoo? At least I woke up to something better this year. That is why my friends...
Again, so much of what he's doing is seemingly just fueling the on and off again rumors of him and Madeline, which really sucks because basically him and Ice Spice are using his pre-existing relationship with Madeline and her fame as a way of promoting his song, but is doing it in a way that is trying to ruin her reputation, but also just being really shitty to her as a person. And she made such a great point, which is like, he was like, I need to talk to you because he knew that the Ice Spice thing was going to drop. He obviously hadn't told her it beforehand, but also by the time they were going to have the conversation, with the duration of the American flight, which unfortunately I'm about to do myself, she would have already had to be making the way over, or him, vice versa. So it's like, oh, man.
That is why my friends had to turn up to my house in gorilla suits the day of my birthday, because I had just woken up to a video of him with a big booty baddie in the club. They literally had to drag me out of my fucking house. This man has since emailed me, called my mum, tried to follow my friends on Instagram. You get the gist. So it wasn't that much of a surprise when I get a call from his team, and it's a girl on the end of the phone saying, first and foremost, I'm a girl's girl. Cough twice if he is holding you hostage. Otherwise, I need you to put down the phone. So his team is
starting a professional phone call with, I'm a girl's girl. Die.
calling me, trying to convince me to have a conversation with him. And they're trying to tell me like he had no control over this. And I'm trying to get the point across. It doesn't matter if he had control or not. Why the fuck was I told 12 hours before it happened? I'm going insane because all I'm seeing is comments being like, how could she condone this? This is so embarrassing for her. Like, why would she let her man act like this? Guys, I wasn't. I never agreed to this. No one told me. I did not know about this in the way that you guys thought I did, but I also haven't watched the video yet. So if you want to see a live reaction, it will be on my podcast. All right. I'm this.
All right.
Okay, now that
Okay.
we got the logistics out the way, I have to laugh. When I got sent this story 5,000 fucking times, me and my friends were dying. We thought Ice Spice must have found out that he played me and beat his fucking ass. That's the only reason he would have one shoe on. And then he escaped, and that's why he said you only live twice. Then this guy put on his broadcast channel, no Madeline slander shall be tolerated. Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Pookie, are you losing it? Who the fuck let this man on my team? Okay, I'm done. And if anyone else has any theories about where his shoe went, please let me know. I actually tried asking his team and they told me to fuck off. Okay, now that we got the logistics
Oh my god, what a mess.
What more do you want?
So basically, she had made this one was like, I've aired out my dirty laundry because I got publicly humiliated and I still cannot beat the PR allegations. Now again, this is just an example of a guy using a girl's emotions for his benefit and in his career. Like, he was doing all of this and leaving Madeline in the dust about it, and I feel like in a way he knew that she was going to react, which obviously you would do if you find out that your boyfriend is, you know, cheating on you with Ice Spice, or at least publicly pretending to. Like, I don't know, but I do have to say, I love the era of publicly exposing your boyfriend on TikTok. Please keep it coming, girls. Please keep it coming. All right, muckers, I will see you very soon, and goodbye.